what's up with y'all boys today, man? Today, I'm wanting to speak on something I've been noticing in the street ball community, street ball culture, or 1v1 space, whatever you want to call it. There has been a significant change in the street ball community, mostly with one person. That one person being Uncle Skoob. Don't forget the uncle. So, um, as of recently, if you guys do not already know, Uncle Skoob um, has a pay-per-view matchup against Lamar Peters, July 27th in the DMV on the Off the Dribble X Balls pay-per-view. Um, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. So, just in case you were wondering, yes, he does have a pay-per-view matchup, but that's not what I wanted to highlight. Um, that's not what I wanted to highlight today. So, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Balls Life released a video. Um, it was a Pat versus Vern 1v1, and Pat ended up winning. Um, so yeah, Pat ended up winning against Vern. It was a good game. It was a great game, but Pat ended up winning. And after winning, he proceeded to say that game was directed at someone else. I want Skoob. Sending shots his way. So at first, I'm gonna be real with y'all. At first, I'm gonna be real. Um. Also, before this point, the Kel um stuff happened, which was crazy to watch and crazy to see, but it was good for the street ball community. But this came out, and at first, I think me and a lot of people were like, "Okay, this is just Pat, taking a jab at Scoob. This is just Pat calling out Scoob, saying he wants to play him." So, it, at first, we thought everything was all good until, let me see, until their 1v1. Pat and Scoob play 1-on-1. And if you haven't seen it already, um, then you might want to click off the video or skip. But Scoob won in pretty convincing fashion. Um, Scoob won, and yeah, he won. And then he proceeds to say this.
Niggas keep calling me out. I really don't fuck with him, bro. It's not even on the basketball court. It's here. It's here.
So Scoob said, I don't mess with him. But it's not even just on the court, it's here and here. Now, at first, I was like, all right, maybe it's something more personal. But you guys probably weren't. If you guys were at June's League about like a year ago or a few months ago at this point, even if you guys weren't there, I'll tell you what was happening. Basically, whenever Pat would play, I think Pat played Dom at June's League at one point. I think it was Dom or Trey or somebody. No, it was Dom. They played at June's League. Like a couple months ago to a year ago, and Skoob was coaching Pat, basically. So this came to a shock to me. I was like, what happened? You know, what happened? And this guy pretty much described how I felt pretty well in here. He said, or what I was wondering. And he said, I mess with Skoob, but I don't like how we going about this. Maybe something deeper happened behind the scenes with Pat. Just weird because him and Nas were reason Pat got chance on the last season of Ball's life. Um, not everything I agree with, but this part, you know this part really sums up what I was thinking, because these guys were cool, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they weren't, maybe they never were. I don't know. But then Scoob said, only speak on what you know, bro. Exactly what I said. and then dude said exactly why I said maybe something happened behind the scenes. So I agree with Skoob here. You can only speak on what you know. And so I'm not gonna speak on it much. I just wanted to notice. I just wanted to show this to y'all and bring this to y'all's notice because I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if it was whatever. Um. So yeah, I don't know, but maybe something did happen behind the scenes. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. That's their beef to handle. That's whatever situation they got going on. If they want to explain it, they can. If they don't, they don't. But Uncle Skoob has been on his villain arc, man. As of recently, he's definitely been on a villain arc. And to support that, we have a video from the one and only 1v1 highlights. Shout out to 1v1 highlights. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to 1v1 highlights. Always showing support on the channel. Always commenting and liking my videos. So shout out to 1v1 highlights for this. But if we look here, which there's going to be a clip after this, he says, I feel like Uncle Skoob is the main villain of the YouTube basketball space right now. Him and Nas are the villains of this space. In case you didn't know, Skoob got into it with Terry as well in recent Juniors League Baltimore. So yeah, if you didn't see the Juniors League game, if you didn't watch the Juniors League, Skoob and Zay were playing against Greg and I forgot who else. I was going to say his name, but I forgot who else. But it was a 2v2. It was Tev and Greg. So Skoob Zay was playing Tev and Greg at the Juniors League. I don't know who this guy is, but he must have a lot of IQ. And they were playing, and things got hectic. So let me play that real quick. For y'all.
Mad at me.
So basically, that's what happened. So Skoob and Greg, so him and Greg have had beef for a little bit because Skoob played him a little while ago. They've always had beef. Him and Terry, I don't think it's real beef, but maybe it is. Again, I'm only gonna speak on what I know. I know that they played before. Terry beat Skoob, and yeah, that's all I know. So that's all I'm gonna speak on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay over here. But Skoob has definitely been on a villain arc, which is crazy because he's one of the more humble, guys in the space. So, it's crazy. It is crazy to see him on this crazy villain arc. But I'm gonna be real. I think he's undefeated ever since this stuff started to happen. So, I mean, it's working, So, hey, bro. And it brings out more entertainment and more entertaining games and more trash talk in the 1v1 space, which I feel like we need to make these games happen, to make the most entertaining games happen, and to ultimately drive more people towards this space, which I think is definitely doing. But let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me know how you guys feel about these type of videos. I want to start doing these type of videos more. So let me know how you feel about them. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed. Stay positive. I'll see y'all.
Yeah, you always on my mind. I be in my bag, shorty. I ain't wasting time. And baby, all for you. yeah, my life is on the line. I'ma spin around, you know I can't drop it down. I can't drop it down.